Well, when I was first trying to cock this, I was looking at the picture and it's like real easy. Okay, just bring this down. It's already cocked, and you can see that. It's not hard to cock. You can do this one hand. I didn't realize there's a little this. You got to press this down as a catch. I was like pressing it until it popped open. So we'll see. First time firing it. So put an arrow in there. I guess you put it down there like that. Just aim it at the ground. See what we got. Oh, you got a safety on here or some shit. Oh, safety time. Where is the safety? Safety. Okay, I didn't see the safety. You know, like all safeties, you push it forward. Pretty much that's the way it is. Back is the safety. Forward is you can pull the trigger. Meow. Okay, so pretty easy to cock. Just do this. Yeah. Well, if you do it on your knee. Actually, very simple. Very simple. And then these, put them in there flat. Goes under that spring. The spring holds it in there from falling down. Then it automatically puts on the safety. Then you press the safety forward. Safety's forward. This thing's got some power, man. Goes a little high, but you can see it. You see what we got here. Just a little high. Oh, but yeah, it's got some power, man. I think it's an 80 pounder. So you're starving to death. And you know all the banks are closed. You got squirrels and possums lying all over the place. This is your thing, man. One shot to the head and you're all good to go, man. So for $30 or something like that, $35 or something. It's aluminum, it's not plastic. That's another thing. I think it's aluminum. That's what they said. I think the handle might be, I don't know what the hell it is. They said it was aluminum. Kind of seems like it's aluminum to me. I think it is. Yeah, it is. That's what they said. It's got some pretty good rating on it. So it's got an extra string, bunch of bolts, just a bare. You know what? It doesn't seem wrong after left or right. Probably. Let's see. Simple to cock. Simple to cock if you keep the camera up. Great action here. Alright, that's it. Very simple. Man, this thing would load quick. This thing would actually load pretty quick. Imagine if you Apaches and the Cherokees and the Comanches had shit like this, man. You'd be all set. It's probably more deadly than... Let's see if I can aim at that leaf over there. Yeah, it's just a bit high. So that means you're going to take this sight, bring the rear sight down. That's cool. Let's bring it down. It seems to be about right, left and right. Just maybe you got to bring it down to here. It's pretty nice. It's got adjustable sight, elevation, and windage. So, you know, if you're shooting to the right, you bring your sight to the left to correct it. If you're shooting high. Actually, that means, wait a minute, that's this would actually have to go up. No, wait a minute, this would go down. This would go down, because my sighting would be up like that. This would go down. You know, it's a front sight post. It's totally the opposite as the rear sight. So you bring it down a little bit. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. You really can't. I'd say if you brace it up on your hand, I would think to. I would do this. Like, in other words, like this. Get it more steady. It's not that steady like this. I would do this. You know? Excuse me, like that. With your arm. To hold it more steady. Because it's not. It's kind of lightweight. There's not a lot of meat in this thing. And actually, I sure as shit hate shooting pistols one hand. I always shoot two hands. I don't even like shooting rifles without a sling. So yeah, it's not too bad, man. It's not bad. So cock's easy. It's got enough bolts in it. It's got an extra string. I don't think this string's going to wear out that easy. You don't want to leave it cocked. It's definitely a big no-no. Not just for safety reasons, but you know, it puts a lot more wear on everything. And you know, when I was first bringing this down to cock it, I didn't realize it had this little catch here, and I was like, you know, what the hell's going on? Actually, it was probably just stiff from being in the package. So that holds that in there. I broke it off. That's how I got it open. I snapped the sucker. That's what happened. I actually snapped that sucker, just forcing it. So I broke that. Some parts are plastic. I didn't realize I had to press that down, so I broke a part on it already. I was like, oh, what the hell? What the hell? It's not coming down. What's wrong here? So it's no big deal though. But yeah, it looks like a solid little puppy. That's for sure. It's an unnecessary part. That's not the safety catch. So anyway, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Sorry for some of that shaky camera business, but you know, for 35 bucks with an extra string in it and enough bolts to last you a while, not too bad. And seems like, you know, going in a pit of dirt like this, it's got some pretty good penetration. Kicks up some dirt. So seems like these, and you know, as long as you're not putting them into hard stuff, these things will last a long time. So anyway, should probably keep this in my Jeep or Suzuki SJ413, whatever you want to call it. Looks pretty good, man. Anyway, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Yeah, the instructions really didn't say. They said cock the weapon. I didn't realize you had to press this bitch down. So I kind of snapped that bitch. So it doesn't really do nothing, though. I guess if you didn't have the string there, that would be a problem. It would just flop down. But now it's now I got. You know what? Actually, it's probably better without that stupid catch in here, because if you're in a hurry, you might not press this damn catch. Now I could just reload it quicker without pressing this. I could just go boom, boom. Probably best I broke that little bitch anyway, so no big deal. Almost didn't break nothing. And then you got the spring. The arrow goes underneath there. So, you know, when it's cocked, the arrow is held underneath there with the spring. And then this is the safety right here. So you press that forward, the safety automatically comes on when you cock the weapon. And it is a weapon, so It's nothing. It's just pretty good. It's not too bad, man. It's not too bad. Pretty waterproof too. I mean, that's the other thing. And you know, I like that ghost ring sight. That's another thing that's pretty good. Now, you know what? I probably wasn't using that. I was using it like a ghost ring. I probably should have used it like this. Personally, I was looking through the ghost ring. That's why it was shooting high. I personally like looking at it through a circle rather than this tip on the top. But I know I'll mess around with it a little bit, see how it works out for me. And you know, I didn't realize that you use that little tip on the top there versus the hole is for the arrow itself. That's why there's a hole in there. I was using that as a sighting mechanism. So I should probably bring this back up again. Give it another shot. Let's see what we got this time. And take it off to safety. Yeah, it is a little high. It's still a little high anyway. But I'll just bring it back down a little bit. But yeah, this thing's it's not bad, man. For the money. Yeah. I was aiming at that. Went a little up over it, but not too bad. It's probably in the ballpark. Yeah, see, we got another cock it again. Yeah, it is simple to cock. Yeah, let's try. I raised it up a bit. See what happens here. Yeah, it's pretty close. That was about an inch off. I mean, I'm not going too far away, but it's pretty close. It's kind of hard to say that was me because I'm a little wobbly with this thing, and kind of hit there and bounced up. Where that sucker went. Well, that's gonna be fun finding these bolts if I lose them. They're cheap though. Anyway, I'll get that bolt. I'll find it. But yeah, it's good little. Oh, here it is. It's right here. It's right here. So I was aiming at that leaf, or right in here someplace, and it went right here. So just maybe a hair high, which is probably okay because if you're going at a little bit of a distance, it's going to do a job. So yeah, it's not bad, man. Freaking happy with this sucker already. Just playing around with it. First time I pulled it out of the box. So I mean, and you know, I'm actually glad I broke that little bullshit catch up there for the freaking cocking lever. I was like, you know, how come this thing isn't? I just couldn't figure out what the hell's going on here. I thought there was a pin or some shit. It's like, couldn't see what the hell was going on here. So pressed it down, heard a little snap, and all of a sudden it cocked, and it was a plastic part, but that's no big deal. It's probably best that thing is not there because if I'm going to cock it, if I got to get a second shot really quick, I don't want to be messing with that. And it seems to hold in there even when this thing is cocked. It seems to hold in there pretty good anyway, because it's just this lever. It's not your pistol grip is not affected by it, just that lever. So well, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Glad I got it, man. So kind of a well worth little investment, I guess, if you want to call that. It's like, You know, if you ever got to go hunt for some damn small game or some shit in your backyard because there's no food, you're not supposed to do that, but say you had to because you're dying, you want to do it quietly. So this is the deal right here. So anyway, yeah, could you imagine if our Native American peoples had this type of stuff way back when? We'd be speaking different languages, that's for sure.